young students in school, we all ate our school lunch at one point or another. Of course, there was the one or two meals that we loved, such as pizza or French toast stick day, but the rest of the days we dreaded eating the cold and sometimes uncooked foods that were not fully prepared. Those who don't have the privilege or time to bring their lunch to school every day rely on school cafeteria food as well as vending machine snacks to nourish them throughout the day. Sadly, the foods that the school supplies to students daily are not usually unpleasant. They do not always provide the nourishment that a different selection of food choices could supply them with. The health and well-being of students, both younger and older, has always been a priority of the school system. This is why we should all be concerned of what is going into the bodies of so many of our children. Students of all ages should have the opportunity to provide healthy and more balanced meals during the school year. For this speech, I've obtained most of my research from Northwest Florida State College databases as well as other resources. In this speech, I will be discussing my concerns as to why the school system should be providing alternatives to pre-cooked school meals and processed vending machine snacks. Additionally, I will be discussing the National School Lunch Program, as well as why leading a healthy and balanced lifestyle begins on what is put in our mouths. There are multiple opinions on the food that our children consume during lunch on a daily basis. Ellen Barnage and her colleagues explained to us in the seasonal difference in the National School Lunch Program participation and its impacts on household food security that 1 in 5 children in the United States lives in a food insecure household, meaning the household lacks consistent, dependable access to enough high-quality food and active, healthy lifestyle. With that being said, this means that those children look elsewhere to find the nutrition that they need during the day. Additionally, in a paper written by Jennifer Rutledge on the emergence of the National School Lunch Program, she explains the National School Lunch Program is both one of the most loved social welfare programs in the United States by parents, politicians, farmers, and the most hated by the children who have to eat the food. Despite the good that people say come from the National School Lunch Program, the opinion that really matters is the students that will be consuming the food. Despite the good that people say come from the National School Lunch Program, the opinion that really matters is the students that will be consuming the food during the day. If the meal does not look appetizing, they have the choice to either trash it or not eat it at all. To younger children, as well as to some teenagers, there's delicious healthy food, and then there is some not so delicious healthy food. Evan Millerick, a high school junior in Texas, explains that the healthy food many schools are serving isn't appetizing enough to sell on the benefits of a nutritious meal. No kid wants slimy, foul-smelling spinach. Until cafeterias start making their new offerings look and taste appealing enough for kids to choose them at will, students will resort to packing their own lunches, and vegetables and mushy fruit will end up in the trash. Reports show that some schools have dropped out of the program because they lose so much money to food waste. This is just one of the many comments that have been made about school lunches that is published. I personally know many individuals that did not have the luxury of bringing their lunch and ended up throwing away their lunch that they received from the school cafeteria. I'm sure that you all know some too. In addition, students need to have a healthy, balanced meal in order to lead a healthy lifestyle. A very important thing that all educators, as well as adult figures, try to stress to children at a young age is how important exercise is, and how it can keep you from becoming obese, as well as attaining other sicknesses such as heart illnesses or diabetes. Molly Carson and her associates explain in their article, The PE Cure, that today kids see sodas, snack machines, and fast food all over their schools, and they have to look long and hard to find the physical education classes they need. In order to teach children of all ages to want and live a strong and healthy life, it has to start with teaching them the right things to put in their mouth, so they have the right kind of energy to lead a physically healthy lifestyle. With most things, there are, of course, solutions that will better the system that is already in place. Children who bring a lunch from home also deserve a well-balanced and nutritious lunch. According to Jennifer Bim in her article, Healthy Lunches Are the Key to School Success, Cliff, a team of makers from Cliff Bar, offers these 5 and easy tips to remember a lunch acronym for parents looking for ways to pack a healthier back-to-school lunch. L is for load up on fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. U is to use variety in the lunches and keep it interesting with fun shapes and colors. N is for nix the artificial food. Cut stuff up by giving kids bite-sized food and dipping pieces. H is for hydrate. Make sure you give your children water. This acronym is definitely an easy way to remember what items to pack in a children's lunch. There are solutions for school cafeteria lunches as well. Better food options are very expensive most of the time, as to why schools sometimes do not present the most delicious of food options. To make the food they already have a better option for the students, the school cafeteria staff could spend more time preparing the food that they already have so that it is fully cooked, hot, and ready to eat. Also, schools could substitute some of the unhealthier options such as French fries and processed potato chips for a better alternative such as fruit cups and granola bars. There is always room to improve. To conclude this speech, I want to thank you for listening to just a few of the reasons why schools should provide better food to our students and why giving them better options can potentially help them lead an even better lifestyle. To summarize, we have all been faced with the cold, uncooked school meals that cause us to get hungry and lose energy throughout the school day. The National School Lunch Program does its best to produce what our children should be eating, but our school systems need to do their part with supplying what they will actually be eating. By eating a more nutritious meal, they will understand that healthier options can taste good, but also having more energy will want you to participate in outdoor activities as well as exercising. After listening to the information provided on this matter, I hope you can all understand the concern of the food that is being provided to our children during the school day, and join in continuing to change what our schools are providing for students of all ages. Thank you.